How and where does the government spend its money? The government collects taxes and it spends these to provide us services. And as a taxpayer, you should be able to track how each rupee paid as tax is spent. But can you? The government functions at three levels: the union, the state, and the local level. The union government has the most yielding sources of tax revenue, while most of the expenditure is expected to be carried out by the state and local governments. This leads to a situation called a vertical imbalance. To address this, the union government transfers funds to states. These fiscal transfers take place via three channels: the Finance Commission, central ministries, and other discretionary grants and loans. States further transfer funds to their departments, local governments, and to service providers at the front line. And so you would expect fiscal transfers to look like this. But this really isn't the whole picture. Funds sent from the union to states are also spent through autonomous societies that exist in parallel to state administrative machinery. For example, elementary education is financed through the Education Department, as well as a specially created society to implement Central Ministry's education scheme. In addition, the union funds the same set of activities through other sources, such as externally aided projects and MP local area development funds. Similarly, states also transfer funds through schemes, public sector undertakings, and MLA local area funds. This leads to a fund transfer system that is fragmented and difficult to track. So you never really know where, why, and when money gets stuck, and how much reaches where it should. As a result, you can't track government expenditure, and therefore you can't hold it accountable for the way it is spent. And when spending decisions become unclear, money is often spent with little consideration for ground realities. This explains why, for example, one school in Bihar had to spend its money buying fire extinguishers when it didn't even have a building. And here's the big secret: even the government is unsure of what money reaches where, when, and how. So each level blames the other, and service delivery suffers. The first step to building an accountable system is knowing where, when, and how money is spent, and whether spending decisions reflect ground realities. Accountability Initiative's PAISA project is an attempt to do just this. Through analysis of government budgets and expenditure tracking surveys, PAISA chases monies allocated for public services all the way from when they leave the union government's coffers to when they finally reach schools, local governments, and Anganwadi centers. Our surveys are done by volunteers and local communities, making PAISA the first and only large-scale citizen-led effort of its kind. Visit our website at www.accountabilityindia.in to learn more about the complicated world of development funding in India.